Here's the deal. He has been in like a non-magic human world for a very, very, very long time. He is more like I guess a tree nymph, but like a male tree nymph. He has like a humanoid form. He's just kind of been stuck in the ground as a tree stump, watching the forest grow around him. Magic is starting to come back into the mortal realm. We don't know why. We don't know what's going on. We just know that magic is coming back. So he's starting to be able to wake up and move a little bit again. And he's very stiff. He's a little bit grumpy because he's so stiff, and he's like, I feel so old, and if I hadn't been trapped here and I got left behind, he got left behind. So he's kind of a grumpy old tree fae right now. Now, I think of it like the magic world and the mortal realm kind of got split for reasons that we're unaware of at the moment. Anybody that got stuck in the mortal realm was kind of stuck in whatever form they happened to be in. There was maybe enough magic in their body to keep them animate and alive, but maybe not necessarily mobile or capable of transforming or whatever it is they normally do. In his case, it meant that he had been a tree stump hiding out in the forest, so he got stuck being a tree stump for many a millennia. Because the mortal realm and like the magic realm should be one and the same, there are now cracks and things are starting to happen, and magic is bleeding back into the human mortal realm. So he doesn't know what's going on. He doesn't know where his people are. He doesn't know if he remembers his people or if he just imagined people, because he has been so alone for so long. This guy's starting to wake up, starting to be able to move, but he cannot become like his humanoid self yet. He's still kind of stuck in tree form, but he's starting to be able to make his limbs turn into limbs rather than just being hunks of wood. I think we're going to call him Timothy. Anyway, Timothy's human form is very lumberjack shaped, large, fluffy beard, very large man. We're going to go like still within human range, but like close to 7 feet. Like not quite there, but very large man. What if instead of being a tree stump, he was actually like a full mature tree, as a nymph potentially would be? Not that he's a nymph, but he's kind of nymph-like, right? And maybe somewhere along the way, he got chopped down. So he's been very badly wounded, and now that magic is bleeding back into the world, he's kind of waking up, and his body is kind of trying to put itself back together in the magical stump that was left behind. That would also explain why he's grumpy and a little confused, and he's not sure about what happened, because he was pretty mortally wounded, and he's kind of sort of growing back into a tree, but he's having to climb out of the ground. His roots are turning back into his body, and so he's growing back slowly. And it's even slower than it normally would have been because the magic hasn't quite flooded back into the world. It's just kind of leaking through these little cracks, right? Timothy's starting to notice that he's kind of coming back around to being himself, like his true, magical, capable of turning into a human type figure self. So let's see how far Timothy grows.